What a ordeal I had in the afternoon, I can't tell you.
But this is actually a news, that they have stopped, this visa on arrival.
Yeah, check it on Google. From 19th of August, they have done that. And I was so used to walking into the Oman airport. I have done it 50 times in the last 6 years. 50 times. Come to
Yeah,
the
because
airport, pay 5 Omani riyal, get that slip, get out of the airport, get into a taxi, get into Hafa House. I jovially call Hafa House as my house. You know, I have never stayed anywhere else in Muscat other than Hafa House. Right from the sweeper to the general manager, everybody knows me by the name. And this is where we are today. But doesn't matter. Change is the only constant. And I remember long ago, I had recently bought a car in Dubai, and I was trying to come in that car to Muscat, and I was sent back from the border because the car was not in the name of my driver. So
Mhm.
that time also the seminar, I had to take it online. I still remember this was way back in 2015, I think so. Okay, so thank you very much for coming. uh, it was my sincere wish that people come and join me for this webinar. Some more people can start their webcams. I will be really very obliged because looking at people's faces and talking is a different energy, is a completely different energy. Thank you very much, sir.
I
We'll
believe it.
that trend. Some more people will follow, I'm sure. If you want the best of me, please start your webcams because when I look at you and talk, the energy is completely different. Looking at my own face and talking is very, very frustrating. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I am really, really happy that you made it, and I will try a sincere effort that your time is not wasted. Okay. We are going to talk about educational opportunities abroad after high school, right? So I assume that a good number of you have students who are studying in high school. I will request that the information that I give, only parents of students who are in 11th and 12th should act on that information, should act, okay? People whose children are lower than 11th grade, they can listen to me, they can store the information, but don't act upon it. Don't act upon it, okay? So that is one request that I will say, and I will start without wasting any more time. I will also share my screen with you, and I can tell you that if everything goes as planned, I will be more happy. I will be more happy to take an online session because I can show whatever that I want to show on my PC. Of course, I had some 6 seminars in the last 1 week in every single GCC country, as I have mentioned it in my letter to you also. And I showed them my WhatsApp and my email and my different things because when you want to talk to people and want to give them evidences, these things come in handy. Okay. So I will keep the last few minutes of the session for questions and answers, but I will quickly jump into what I'm here for, and that is providing you not information. I'm not going to give you information because for that you also have Google. I'm going to give you analysis of that information. So we are going to talk about how is that information applicable to you more than just providing information. Okay. A quick introduction. My name is Sunil Shah. By qualifications, I'm a chartered accountant with a national merit rank. I say that every time because I want you to know that I'm an intelligent man. Okay. From my face, you can make out that I'm a very old man. I'm 54 years old. Okay. So a chartered accountant, 54 years old, two kids. One is in America, one is in Ireland. My elder daughter finished her undergraduate studies in America and went ahead to Ireland to finish her master's, and now she is working in the Bank of Ireland. My younger son finished his degree in global finance, and right now he is working with a very large healthcare company as a business analyst. Wife is also a chartered accountant. She's a CFO of a large pharma company in India. Mother who takes care of all of us. She's the only common thread to the entire family. She's the only one who will speak to every single one of us every day except me, because she gets a little scared of me. So she doesn't talk to me every day, but otherwise, both the kids and wife, my mom talks on a daily basis. What else should I tell about myself? Yeah, okay. So I stay, primarily, I'm a resident of UAE, so I stay in Dubai primarily. But if you see my calendar, roughly in a year, I'm in Dubai for 4 or 5 months, India for 3 or 4 months, and US, UK, Ireland for 3 months. So that's how my time is distributed. When I'm in Gulf, I'm mainly in Dubai, but I keep traveling to different places. When I'm in America, I'm everywhere because the universities are spread across everywhere. So is the case with UK and Ireland. When I'm in India, I stay at my stud farm with my 11 horses, 2 dogs, and 4 or 5 cows. And my house is 5 acres. So my house is located on a 5 acre property, and my house has 36 bedrooms back in India. It is in a place called Karjat between Mumbai and Pune. I shifted to Karjat after lockdown. Before lockdown, I used to stay in Mumbai. And even there, my house was 8 bedrooms with my own theater and a gym and a library and all that kind of thing. So basically, I'm a very mobile kind of a person, doesn't have one place where I stay. And I consider my life as one of the most blessed life. And I feel that it is blessed because for last 25 years, I have been guiding youngsters to realize their potential in the university education. So I started FACT in what happened here. I started FACT in 1998. So we recently completed 25 years in July of 2023, and we have entered the 26th year of guidance. We have offices in Mumbai, Pune, Gujarat, Delhi, and Middle East, and we have guided more than 20,000 students from high school to PhD. So there is no subject, no level of education that we have not handled. And with that experience, I'm going to be talking to you today, and my thing is going to be based on what works and what does not work. Okay, what works and what does not work. So I hope, it gives you some kind of a clarity. I want to mention it here that all along these 25 years, I was personally involved with the work, and I did not care to be a very professional person because I thought that I will rather complete these activities of guiding your children by emotions and not as a profession. So I can very confidently tell you that all 25 years, I was emotionally and personally involved with the work. I did not do it very professionally. Why should undergraduates go abroad? Let us talk about that. Why should a student study abroad after 12th standard. Why? What are the reasons? And these are very carefully analyzed, picked up over the experience. Why should you study abroad? Because Indian admissions are unpredictable. I hope you agree with me that getting admissions into good colleges in India is extremely unpredictable. Nobody knows till the time it's too late. So while even if you're trying to study in India, which I will discourage you to, even make the preparations for studying in India should not be done because the preparations are also inhuman. But even if you are preparing to study in India, you should keep an option of studying abroad as an insurance policy if you don't get into a good college in India. Another reason why you should study abroad is because not all courses are available in India, and these days children want to explore different opportunities. For example, one of my students this year from Bahrain, from Qatar, wants to do a bachelor's degree in computer science with a double major in music production. Now, can you do computer science along with music production? In the US, you can. In India, you cannot. So not all courses are available in India. Excellent academic experience in the US because the world comes there to study for last so many years. And they have been in the forefront of academic developments from as many years as we remember. The modern history, as we call it, America has always been in the forefront of academic development from at least the last 200 years. I want children to go also because I want your children to be independent and responsible. This is probably a key point of my today's presentation, and I'm going to spend some time on understanding this independent and responsible factor of why you should study abroad. Okay. I will come back to the presentation in a while. Because all the parents sitting here, you are experts in different fields. Okay, somebody is working in automobile sector, somebody is working for Khimjis in the IT sector, somebody is working for the government of Oman, whatever it is, you all have your own expertise. My expertise has been always for last 25 years is to understand the mindset of young students from 11th standard till PhD, right? So the way an expert in a particular field, now you remember your field, okay? You just ask yourself what is the field of your expertise. And you will agree with me that you understand about that, your understanding of that field is much different than a layman's understanding of that field. Yes or no? Right? So in the subject that we are discussing now, I would like to call myself an expert, and I will tell you that I'm talking to a group of laymen in this field. What field? We are talking about teenage children. Teenage children. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have had 20,000 teenage children over the last 25 years as far as career is concerned. I am worried. I am really worried for the children growing up today in your families. And I am worried about the impact that you people are having on their lives. I repeat, I am really worried about the impact that a family life has on the teenage children of these days. Now you are wondering, why am I saying that? Let me explain. Okay. I will ask you two simple questions back to back. and you are going to be very honestly answering them. Honesty is the key. Okay. Question number 1. And it is true or false. Okay, true or false. You can tell me in the chat. Okay. Question number 1. Where is the chat? Okay, wherever the chat is. Here must be chat. No, okay, sure. Okay. I can see the chat now. Question number 1. True or false? You cannot make progress in any department of this world without losing your comfort zone. True or false? Without leaving the comfort zone, progress is impossible, right? Everybody says true, right? Very true. Agar progress karna hai, if you want to grow in your life, you have to leave your comfort zone, right? We all unanimously agree. Question number 2, true or false? But a very honest true or false. All the parents these days are full-time involved in making their children more and more comfortable. True or false? You are constantly working towards the comfort of your children. True or false? Yes. Some people have honestly admitted. Amit, thank you very much for being very honest. Thank you very much, Hitesh Bhai. Thank you very much, T. Pandey sir. We are making them comfortable. We are involved in making them comfortable. Now, first you said that comfort cannot achieve growth. And now you are telling me you are making your children comfortable. How will they achieve growth? Somebody like me has to put ants in their pants. You get my point? So that they move their comfort, they come out of their comfort zone, and they passionately follow for some achievements of what they can call their own, which in prosperous, educated families' upbringing is missing today. And that's why I want 17, 18-year-old children are in the right age group to move out of that comfort zone so that they will have to struggle. So I have said this in all my GCC seminars, and I say it in every seminar. My job is to make the life of your children miserable. My job is to make them work hard. My job is to give them a tough time. And because we have to come together and understand that they have to be exposed to tough times. I want them to study abroad. So we will go back to presentation, quickly finish it, and come back. ये क्या हो गया? एक मिनट. इसको मैं हटा देता हूँ. इसको मैं यहाँ. Okay. So I hope you agree with me that we have to make them independent and responsible. I want them to have a global career. So these are the reasons, and there is one more point which I will be talking late after this, but these are what you can see on the screen. These are the reasons why you should plan to make your child study abroad, and they will get a great head start to their career. Okay. Nursing careers in America is one thing which I talk in every seminar, because I know Indian parents are never going to act upon it, but it is my duty to inform you that nursing careers in the US are some of the most amazing careers that you can ever have. The job opportunities, the earning potential, the settlement opportunities, the visas, the green card for the family, Nursing career people are showered with all these facilities because they are really in short supply. Now, before you start making judgment of, I don't want my child to be going into nursing, before you make that judgment, just go on Google, not on Google, go on YouTube and put the words nursing careers in the USA and see what kind of people you talk about, what kind of people are coming on the screen, how they are talking. Okay. But of course, it's a passing statement. I don't want you to, this seminar is about every career, but Indians are so opinionated about certain careers that they lose on a very, very big opportunity. Anyway, we will talk about it later, but these are the reasons why I want your children to study abroad. What are the do's? I will quickly tell you what is do's, what are don'ts, and what we can do for you. Okay, so what are the do's? Number one, go for all courses. Don't just look at engineering, medicine, and all that. Whatever course that you want to do, there is a certain amount of scope for that field. Never ask what is the scope for the field. Whatever you are interested in, you can study that. Always take SAT and go. SAT exam is not compulsory for going to America, but SAT exam is compulsory for getting into good universities. But most importantly, SAT exam is important for getting good scholarships. So take SAT and go, and always take cost more important than ranking. Particularly Middle East parents have this very stupid notion of considering ranking over cost. Wrong. Always take cost over ranking at undergraduate level and ranking over cost at graduate level. The children burn out academically, the parents burn out financially by considering ranking over cost in undergraduate level. Don't burn out. Save your ambitions for your master's degree, and at the undergraduate level, always study with bare minimum cost. Go for scholarships. Excellent scholarships are available. Grab them with both hands. And your sole objective of selecting a university should be the one which offers you highest scholarship and the one that costs the least. No, Mr. Shah, but will he get a job after that? We will talk about it. Hello. But right now, understand that saving money and keeping that safe for two things. Keeping that safe for your retirement, because you are going to need a lot of money, because nobody is dying these days. Do you know that? When you started planning for your retirement, you must have planned for living up to 70, 75, and people are living 80, 85, 90, 95. The life expectancy is increasing very, very rapidly. So don't make financial stupidities. And this is not only a career advisor talking, this is also a chartered accountant talking. Don't forget that. So go for scholarships. Go for government universities over private universities. Private universities will try to lure you. They have more marketing budgets. They will try to convince you that going to them is better. But always go to government universities with scholarships. Always go because you want to work hard, and don't go because you want an easy life. And parents, do not try to make the life of your children easy. I repeat, I'm 54, so probably I'm elder to most of the parents attending this meeting. So if I am very stern on it, take it as affection. If you are again going to continue the same method of your objective of life is to make your children comfortable, don't send them abroad, or at least don't come to me for sending them abroad, because I am going to send him or her for hard work only. I can send them for an easy life, but then you're wasting that money because anybody can do it for you. Are you getting my point? If you're going to throw money, anybody can do it for you. If you want to save money and give them better education, you need an expert who's doing it for 25 years. Then I'm worth it. You understand my point? So send them for hard work and don't send them for easy life. I can see Madam Hitesh Akarte, madam, right? You're writing, right? Yeah. Just write one sentence. This sentence that you see, best education is at least cost. ये लिख के वो पेपर किधर तो कपाट पे चिपका दो. This is probably my entire life summed up into one sentence. My entire experience, Amit Deshpande, entire experience can be summed up into one realization that I have made. Amit, one realization. And that most important realization is best education is at least cost. I think in the beginning of the seminar, I told you about my own background, right? My Mumbai house is 8 bedrooms. My farmhouse is 5 acres, 36-bedroom house on that. A few properties in America and a lot of more properties in India. Do I look like a poor man to you, Amit, by any angle? Right? My son recently finished 4 years of undergraduate studies by spending less than $25,000 for all 4 years put together for tuition as well as living. For tuition as well as living, 25,000 for 4 years put together. Now, if I were not to believe in this statement of best education is at least cost, don't you think I have money enough to spend on my child? But when I know for sure, the more I spend, the lesser my child will grow, is what I have my experience of working with thousands of students. I told my son very clearly, if you really want to grow in your life, you have to work hard. So my dear Amit, while following a degree in global finance, right from the first semester when he was 18 years old, he worked in Starbucks inside the campus. There are 3 Starbucks in his university. He worked in Starbucks, wore a cap, and served coffee to people for 1 full semester. Second semester, he worked as a radio commentator for the university basketball female team. Radio commentator. So he learned the game of basketball. मैंने भेजा किसके लिए है? Global finance. And he used to move around with the team, giving running commentary on radio. I have the sound clip of his radio commentary. The third semester, he worked as a rec center, मतलब university की जो gym होती है. In that rec center, he worked in the third semester. After that, there was COVID. But even during COVID, he worked remotely as an intern in a corporate in Tampa, Florida. And before he went back to continue with his education after COVID, he had an American stocks ka portfolio of not less than $7,000-8,000 out of his own money. He bought a convertible car within the first 4 months in the US. A very cheap convertible. I think we paid $3,500-4,000 for it. And today, Amit, after finishing the degree in global finance, he's working for a company called Amgen, A-M-G-E-N, A-M-G-E-N. Amgen is as large a healthcare company as Pfizer. And he's drawing a salary of $90,000 at the age of 22. Best education is always the one that you get at least cost. What are the don'ts? Never go behind high ranking with high cost. Also, don't go to low-class universities just because they are giving you SAT waiver. It's better to take SAT and go. Never go without scholarship. So don't read go without scholarship. पहले ऊपर का पढ़ो. Don't. पहले ऊपर का पढ़ो. Don't go without scholarship. Don't rely on Google information. Mothers, don't try to act too smart. Mothers. Because mothers in Middle East, number one, they are educated. Number two, they are smart. Number three, they have a smartphone which has Google. So every mother is hell-bent upon becoming an academic consultant herself for her child. Now, the problem is when you are going on Google information, you don't have first-hand experiences. And therefore, and I'm sure your family doctor will also tell you the same thing, that आजकल Google करने वाले patients का सबसे बड़ा problem है. But the person who's Googling has a huge ego that मैं कितना intelligent, मैं आधे घंटे में आर्किटेक्ट भी बन जाता हूँ, मैं आधे घंटे में डॉक्टर भी बन जाता हूँ, मैं आधे घंटे में किसी भी सब्जेक्ट का एक्सपर्ट बन जाता हूँ. इसमें वो जो एक इंटेलेक्चुअल ईगो सेटिस्फाई होता है, that is one of the most dangerous thing that can happen to you. Don't go with low academic background. If the child is irresponsible, if the child is hardworking and getting 62% in 10th, give him to me or give her to me. I can make her life beautiful. But if the child is irresponsible and not studying, don't send him abroad, because he will be sent back for being irresponsible if he continues to be irresponsible there also. Never keep geographical or weather preferences. Mr. Shah, my brother is in Texas, so I want only universities in Texas. Or Mr. Shah, my son doesn't like cold weather, so please place only in Texas and Florida. Don't do that. Go for careers which will give you very good education. How can fact guide? Okay, very important thing. What is our approach? First and foremost, we assume the responsibility of a family mentor. We are not service providers and you are not customers. I am not a travel agent who's booking your ticket to wherever you want to go. I am a career advisor who will help you get answers to 4 most important questions, and the answers of which I will recommend to you. You will listen to my recommendation and then decide whether you want to implement or not. So I'm a consultant, I'm not a service provider. Which are those 4 questions? Again, those who are making notes, you can write those 4 words. These are actually 4 favorite of my words, because I make my entire life easiest to understand with these 4 words. What do I do for a living? I help parents get answers of: number 1, country; number 2, course; number 3, college; number 4, cost. इन 4 सवालों के जवाब मैं ढूंढ के देता हूं. I repeat, what country your child should study in, what courses the child should study in, which college in that country is suitable, and what should be the cost that you should be spending. Trust me, in relation to the career of your child, there is no fifth factor. Course, country, college cost, that's it. Once these four things are answered, you know you have taken a right decision. You will ask me questions, these four. I will give you answers of these four. And then throughout the program, which goes for more than 1 year, you can counter question me. Why have I selected this country? Why have I selected this course? I will keep explaining and keep enlightening you. Most of the time, you will agree with me and you will thank me and you will call me to your house for dinner or lunch or anything like that. It has been happening like that. That's how my life has been. And if you don't agree with me because your Google information or your own smartness does not gel with it, I will then follow whatever you want to do with your child. I will guide you for that. So visualize this, Deshpande sir, as I'm a shirt shop owner. I'm a shirt ka shop owner, right? When you walk into my shop, I will first tell you what you should wear. Okay, looking at your personality, this, that, everything. Deshpande sahib, तुम्ही हे शर्ट घाला छान दिसतील. Most of the time, I will convince you why it is good for you because I have experience of selling shirt for 25 years. If you don't want it at all, then whatever choice you have of your shirts, I have them in my stock. I will give it to you for sure because I have taken money from you already. But I am not a service provider that you walk in and you say, वो लाल कलर का फूल का शर्ट मेरे को देना. मैं नहीं दूंगा. मैं पहले बोलूंगा, देशपांडे साहब आपको अच्छा नहीं दिखेगा वो. आप ये पहन के देखो. फिर भी आप बोलते हो नहीं मुझे वो लाल कलर का फूल फूल वाला ही शर्ट चाहिए, मैं आपको डेफिनेटली दूंगा. I have a strong training department which gives SAT and IELTS training for the last 25 years. We are probably Asia's one of the largest trainers for these exams. We have a team of dedicated career advisors who help you to apply to the universities under my supervision and guidance. But on a day-to-day basis, they will be working with you, completing those applications. That's how we come to Haffa House. We have a dedicated person for financial planning and scholarships. And most importantly, you have meetings with me every single Sunday. Now, why I keep these meetings? Because I don't want parents to feel कि सेमिनार में सुनील शाह मिलते हैं, बाद में नहीं मिलते हैं. ये कंप्लेंट करने का मौका मैंने आपके पास छोड़ा ही नहीं है. There will be meetings every Sunday. The links will be provided to you. Whatever difficulty you have, whatever opinions you have, whatever concerns you have, I'm there to solve these concerns. My entire focus is giving support to parents. The training department and the career advisors give support to students. In my Sunday meeting, most of the time, I'll end up giving support to parents because they have to understand a lot of things. And once again, I tell you, I have a personal approach and an emotional involvement with my work. I don't do it as a profession. So you will many a times find families and my students coming and staying with me at my house in India for a day, 2 days. Some students have stayed with me for 7, 8 days, particularly the troublemaking students. The parents say, "Jao, ab Sunil sir ke saath mein jaake raho." And the students come. I have had students from Middle East. I have picked them up from airport at my own cost and taken them with me. And we have stayed for 6 days. And the kids have enjoyed with horses and animals and all that kind of thing. So I consider this work as a family work. And I'm actually involved with every parent that I work with. What is the way forward? I will explain to you the fees of how we charge. Okay. So, okay, sorry. In this slide, I will tell you, if you are parents of 12th standard students, you don't have time. You have to start this process immediately. Is there anybody who's in 12th standard? You can just tell me in the chat, me, karke. Anybody in the 12th standard? Yes, T Pandey is in 12th. That's only one. Okay. So if you are in 12th, you have to start from Tuesday. I will explain to you what is happening on Tuesday, but you don't have an option. If you don't come on Tuesday, at least I will not be in a position to help you. You can find somebody else's help, but if you want me to work on your case, I can work only if you start on Tuesday. Sukrut is already enrolled with fact and he's in 12th. So Hitesh bhai, thank you very much here for coming then, because I will fire some of my guns from your shoulders after about 5 minutes. So 12th. 11th people can start anytime in the next 1 or 2 months. If you are before 11th, in 10th standard, come after a year. If you're in 9th standard, come after 2 years. No need to come now. And most importantly, the next point is very important. If there is anybody in the family who has gone to India and not happy, or who's studying in Dubai and not happy, bring him to me. I will send him as a transfer case, but that discussion will be on a case-to-case basis. Okay, don't let children suffer. Many Middle East Indian parents do a big mistake of sending their children back in India, and within a year or two, the children lose their interest and they are not doing well and they are unhappy. And then the family tries to, continue with that. Don't let that happen. If that is happening around me, around you, send them my number. Okay. So in this slide, I have given a clear instruction to who should start when. And what do I mean by starting? Okay. My fees is 7,700 if I'm doing your training and I'm doing your application. But if I'm handling only your application because your SAT score is already ready, then my fees is 5,500. Okay. But I don't accept these fees at the time of admission after the seminars, particularly because many people come for admission. I do not accept these fees. I keep a 1 week trial period for a payment of only 200 dirhams. And that course is starting from Tuesday. But you will not pay for that Tuesday's course entire 7,700 or 5,500. You will pay only 200. And I will show you entire program over 1 week, 4 or 5 classes, lectures. Once you see that program and you like it, only then you pay the remaining fees. And even that fees is refundable, of course, with certain deductions for up to 1 month. So I'm not here to grab your money. I'm here to work with people who will enjoy working with me, and I will enjoy working with them. So there is a long engagement period before the marriage. Right? And that's the way I like to keep it, particularly after the webinars. I always keep the induction 1 week for a payment of a very small fee, so that during that period, you will understand how the program works. You will meet the entire team. See, today you are meeting only me, but the work will be done by a team. You have to be comfortable with the team. So my commitment to you is during that 1 week, you will meet everybody that you will ever work with. And fortunately, I am blessed with a very, very consistent team. So it's never going to happen that in induction they are there and after that they are not there. Last thing, the fees that you can see on your screen. is the same fee that I am charging from the year 2011. From 2011 till today, my fees has not changed by 1 dirham. If you find any person who has paid a different fee, I will give you 1 million dirham. So we have had always a very, very strict standard fees policy. And we are very, very proud of that. And most importantly, because the number of students kept on increasing, we never increased the fees. I think I will be the only person in the field who has not increased fees for 12 years. So that's my discussion on career opportunities. I took 45 minutes. The remaining time I would like to spend on answering your questions. There was one parent whose child is already enrolled with me. What was his name? He told me in the chat.
Hitesh.
Hitesh.
Child name is Sukrut.
Yes, yes. So Hitesh, you are already enrolled with me and working with me, right?
Yes, very much.
So you are attending the Sunday meetings and all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Always I attend the Sunday meeting. Me, my wife, and Sukrut. We always
Right.
make the point.
Do you find them useful?
Very useful. Very useful. We are very happy. As you say that, you want to shoot gun on from my shoulder. You're welcome because
Right.
because your frank opinion always impressed. And one other point, what you said that you wanted the kids to be more responsible. We should not be working for them as a servant. We should be making them work for themselves. I like
Yeah.
that, and I'm seeing it as what you make sure that you are available on Sundays, but you also made a point that other team leaders of your team, like in Sukrut's case, Sadanand, he's the one, and he is interacting directly with Sukrut, and
Right.
hardly any involvement of ours.
Right.
We are chasing Sukrut that, is it being done? So he said that, Baba, I am in contact with Sadanand sir, he is guiding me. And then entire form filling, everything is being done by him.
I'm so happy.
Yep.
So happy. And I didn't even know that Sukrut's father is going to be there in the meeting. I genuinely did not know. In fact, he told me on the chat that he wanted to meet me personally, but again, he has to see me on a computer screen. But very, very soon, we'll be coming to Muscat for sure.
Chad, we wanted to take a chance to meet you in a person.
I know.
Yeah.
No, but in less than 1 month, I will complete the formalities the way they are, right? Because I just assume that it will be available, so no problem. So any more questions, you can raise your hand.
Yes, sir, please.
Yes.
Yeah, my son has completed his SAT. His score is 1470. And your this 19th Tuesday, the course that will start, how to enroll for that?
I will, after the meeting, everybody who has attended the meeting will get a payment link. Right? It will not be today. I think, Payal, will you be sending it today or on Tuesday? So the course will start on Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the evening.
Course means I will.
Means before, yeah, I will tell you. I will tell you.
Okay.
So your son has to start with his applications, right?
Yeah.
So I will show him how, at fact, we handle the entire application process. We have a course for that. I have told Sukrut's father, very interesting. Give me a minute. I will explain to you. See, all the parents are, pulling their hair when it comes to applications. Okay. Because they have a blank canvas in front of them and they have to draw something on that. So they are scared. What I have done is I have put dots on that canvas and I just asked the parents to connect the dots and automatically a beautiful drawing is taking shape. So that is the course. Now I will show your son and you that course. I will show how the entire applications will work. I will show who is Sadanand sir, the way Sukrut's father was telling me. I will show who is Shraddha ma'am. I will show who are the other members of the team and how the course progresses. Then
so this meeting will, sorry, this meeting will take place quite often?
This will be for an entire week, madam.
Because he has exams, sir.
So does he has,
22nd.
yes, so he has exams, but he also has 14, 16 his SAT, right?
Yeah, he has done his SAT.
Yeah.
14,
but
17.
So he has to have applications, right?
Right. So he has to do
attend.
next week.
Or you have to attend.
Okay.
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 Any other questions?
Thank you.
What is the hi?
Yeah, 1 minute. ये Anil Kumar कौन है? Okay. No, I have another Anil Kumar from Muscat, who's a very
Pizza
dear from Pizza Hut. You know him, Pandey madam?
Yes.
Okay. तो
I met you last year.
Okay. Amit bhai बोलिए.
What is the way to contact you, Mr. Sunil, if I have to connect one-on-one?
See, one-on-one will be in the induction program only. Okay. For which the office people will give you all the connections and links and all that. I will be the one who will be conducting the induction program beginning. Okay. But it will be a week-long program during which they will set up your one-on-one meeting also with me. So the induction program will basically give you a complete transparent view of what your actual course will be like. वो मिठाई वाला थोड़ा मिठाई खिलाता है ना, before you buy 1 kilo or 2 kilo. That induction program is like that. So what you will get after the induction program is exactly what you have seen during that 1 week. So we will tell you how to fix an appointment with me, how my one-on-one meeting works, and all that will happen in that time.
Understood.
Yes. It's a very fair and transparent way. Any other questions? How many of you are in, there were a couple of you in 12th standard when I asked you, I want this one, is this 1 week program? Yeah. 1 week program will be online app. Rahul sir, this program will not only be online for 1 week, it will be online forever. So it is after 4 years of gap that I have got out of my house and I'm meeting people by going to those places just because I was bored. But the program has always been, even in 2014 when I entered Muscat for the first time, my program was always 100% online before COVID also. I do not believe when technology is possible, and all that we have to do is share information. There is no need for physical contact. Of course, dosti ban jati hai, you become friends with those people and you want to meet them. So there will be some dinner programs and all that kind of thing that we hold. Okay, send-off programs we hold. But the actual work will be done online. You don't have to leave your house. Anil Kumar, puchiye, sir.
Sir, specific about like US or Canada, or you will be talking about both the countries or other countries as well?
Forget about US and Canada. Most of the time, I convince the parents for US only. Because after working in so many fields, I am of the conclusion that after 12th, undergraduate studies, America is the best. Now, if you have any other idea, we can discuss that. But that's the way it works. Okay, 1 second. Rahul Deshpande is saying, Rahul Dahedkar. Unfortunately, we are in India till 1st October, and I got your reference from Mr. Subodh Bhide, Akshata Bhide's father. Oh, we want to enroll with. अरे तो आप इंडिया में हो तो क्या हुआ, 10:30 बजे ऑनलाइन आ जाओ राहुल. और अगर आप राहुल दहेड़कर हो तो आप मुंबई पूना में रहोगे तो करजत आ जाओ कभी खाना खाने के लिए, 1-2 दिन रहने के लिए आ जाओ. You come to my Karjat place, you will love it, Rahul.
Surely, Mr. Sunil, I will try to come, but unfortunately, I am attending for a program where it's too much noisy. That's why I am not putting my mic on.
So कहाँ पे हो आप? अभी तो बिल्कुल noise नहीं आया. You have a good equipment.
Yeah, I'm at a place called Jalna near Aurangabad.
Okay. तो दोस्त अगर एनी टाइम बिफोर 1 अक्टूबर अगर आपको आना है तो 1-2 दिन के लिए आ जाओ. बारिश भी बहुत अच्छी है. You can Google any
I
one
had,
of you
I
can
had my relatives farmhouse there in Mothe Vengao near Kurla.
Ah,
I've been there lot of time, so
but
I can.
mine is a very different place. You can Google Belmont Riding Club. It is there in the chat. Belmont Riding Club after the meeting.
Surely. Thanks.
Definitely come. And come for the induction. Jalna से आ जाओ. उसमें कौन सा बड़ा बात है? Geography is history, Rahul. We can attend from anywhere.
Sure.
Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Anil bhai.
Sir, again, the only thing, what, we have heard about it, but if you study from Canada, आपका PR जल्दी हो जाता है, things like that. So that was only,
ये एक सवाल का जवाब मेरे को हफ्ते में 4 बार देना पड़ता है और ये बहुत परेशान करता है मुझे. बट ऑफ कोर्स परेशान इसके लिए करता है क्योंकि आप तो पहली बार पूछ रहे हैं ना, तो आपका कोई गलती नहीं है. बट ये हफ्ते में 4 बार वही कैसेट मेरे को वापस रिप्ले करना पड़ता है. बहुत सिंपल बात है अनिल, मेरी बात ध्यान से सुनो. मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि मैं रिपीट करने में बोर नहीं महसूस करूं बिकॉज आप पहली बार सुन रहे. ये बात तो 7वीं का बच्चा भी जानता है कि English. Okay, I got it. Even a 7th standard kid understands that America is a better country to study, right? But we still go to Canada because of PR. Okay, so PR is something which is very important for us. तो अपने राइट हैंड की मुट्ठी को दबा दो और उसमें PR को पकड़ के रखो. ठीक है, पकड़ के रखो. Right? You want PR at any cost, right? I have held it, PR. Now, America is much, much, much better than Canada in education, number one. Number two, they give much higher scholarships than Canada. So, with PR held in my hand, I will still go to America for my undergraduate studies. I get better education. I get a better country to stay in than Canada. After 4 years, right? What will be the policy of America? Do you know today? No. There is a possibility your child can settle in America after 4 years. And so many of my students are settling every day. One, listen to me. So your child might settle in America. Your PR is still safer. Don't worry about this now. Then it's a better country. You earn better money. You do better jobs. And you thank me because you wanted to go to Canada, but I pushed you to the US. Yes or no?
Yes.
But suppose, Mr. Shah, if my son is not lucky and he doesn't get a settlement in America, right? Then Anil bhai, you have saved so much money on scholarships in America. By putting a small part of that money, you can send him to Canada for a PR, for masters. Now imagine, that's what I did for my daughter, Anil bhai. My daughter studied in America for 4 years, political science, right? Now, she did not get settlement opportunities in America because America is more suitable for for technical fields, not for non-technical fields. So she worked in America for 1 year. And with the money that I saved from the scholarships and the 1 year of working that she had, 20% of that money I spent and I gave her a master's education in Ireland, which is 10 times better than even Canada, but we don't understand. Okay, why is Ireland better? Better weather, happier people, larger per capita income, larger economy, larger corporates having office in Ireland, closer to home, and gives a PR. तो अनिल भाई, राइट, मेरा ये कहना है, अगर अमेरिका इज गोल्ड एंड कैनेडा इज सिल्वर, first try for gold, then settle for silver. Just because gold has a probability and silver has a certainty, right? Don't settle for certainty right in the beginning. Go for the probability. You might win it. And even if you don't win it, the silver is not going anywhere. No, for masters, Anil Bhai. And that is the reason why. And I want your child, at least when he goes to Canada, he has lived in America for 4 years. He has experienced that education system. And you have saved tons of money. Now you understood my point of view. So this is the difference between the parents' thinking and my thinking. This is the difference between a layman's opinions and an expert person's opinions. And these are the opinions that I share on Sunday meetings. So this program, induction program, which is starting on Tuesday, will end on a Sunday with a meeting with everybody, like Sukrut's father. There will be maybe 100 more parents whose application process is going on. So this Pandey madam will actually see कि बाकी parents की application process कहाँ तक पहुंची है. Right. And then she can decide on Monday whether she wants to pay the remaining 5,300 dirhams. If she doesn't want to, I'm happy that at least, she went through the program and then she said, it doesn't suit me. That's okay.
Hopefully we'll enroll.
Okay.
But only now I am worried that now we delayed too much about the application process and all.
You are not delayed beyond 15 days.
Only.
Yeah.
Still I can cope up.
Yeah. But you have to start from Tuesday. So even if you would have paid me 5,500 entire money, no, madam, that 1 week is going to be common. I'm going to assume as if you have enrolled.
Yeah, I have. Means
Yeah.
we will.
Don't worry.
Hopefully.
Anybody else? So all the questions are done, or does anybody have any more questions? कोई 11th में है ही नहीं क्या? Chat में कोई बताओ ना कोई 11th में है क्या?
Yeah, Mr. Sunil, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
In terms of finance and in terms of cost difference in a government university and a private university in US, like what percentage is like difference in amount of fees?
Okay. The private university fees ranges from approximately $35,000 to $70,000. Okay. Even after scholarship they give.
Per year?
Per year. The government university fees can vary from less than $10,000 per year to $25,000 per year.
But it depends upon what type of curriculum you choose.
No, it depends upon what kind of university you choose. Curriculum, the fees is same. So a particular university will charge the same fees for teaching you engineering and the same fees for teaching you English literature. That's the way.
Hi, sir. Can you listen to me?
Yes,
my name is Dr. Kuratulen, and I live here in Muscat. My daughter is in 11th, as you asked for if somebody is in 11th or not. So she's doing her A-levels, and she has 3 majors, physics, chemistry, and biology. We are interested for getting her in biotechnology or data informatics or bioinformatics kind of fields. So we are not sure what other subjects would be. She might need them extra subjects for that or not if she goes to US, because for UK there is a different kind of streams, and in US there are different, they need more, maybe we don't know about it. So that is the thing I would like you to comment on.
The A-level 3 subjects are more than enough for US, because when she finishes A-level, she is even otherwise slightly overqualified for an American university admission. American universities are also giving admissions to AS level pass outs. So every year I send not less than 40 to 50 students from Middle East after AS level and not after A level. because American universities expect students to start after A levels, it's AS level itself. So nothing to worry with these 3 subjects. She can very comfortably get into a good university for biotechnology, bioinformatics, molecular biology, STEM technology, biotechnology, every way. Okay. Hitesh has a question. So how the payments happen? I mean, for fall 24 admission, when and how much to pay considering the budget of USD 30,000? No, you don't pay anything for the university till the time you go and join that university. Okay. And that too you pay by the semester. And Hitesh, I think you are Hitesh is the same person. I will never let you go up to $30,000. I will tell a parent, if you are completely in my agreement, and if you have completely left to me, your budget should not exceed more than 15,000. Okay. 20,000 max, but not more than that. Zarurat nahi hai. I can give you budgets of less than 10,000 also, and they are also equally good. Okay. Make the children work hard. What all the courses available? Seema, you think of any course under the sun, and I can get you the best careers in that. Kishore Jadhav, can you ask your question?
Good evening. Sorry, I was driving when your session started, but I just reached home. So I have a question. I think we got your reference very late. Recently, I got online, but we already started, the application process with somebody. But we wanted to get the guidance from you for regarding the selecting university and especially the selecting a course. So do we have to go for like full services or we can have it part services?
No. If you have already paid somewhere, I will never take money from you. Okay. I will never take a single dirham from you. But listen to me very carefully. There are 2 types of people in the market in my field. Okay. One who work in the interest of the student, and one who work in the interest of the university.
Exactly.
When whomever you are working with, I'm just suggesting, okay, that you can do this. Once they shortlist the universities, you are going to share that list with me and ask me whether you are in the right hands. If you are in the right hands, I will very clearly say, go ahead with them. Don't come to me. You will never go wrong. Okay. But if I smell that they are not the kind of people who will work for the interest of the student, they are more on the interest of the university, I will tell you to drop them like a hot potato and run to me and pay me the full fees.
All right.
But trust me, I will be not leaning towards telling that they are bad people. Okay. I will be extremely honest in giving my opinion that nahi yaar, Jadhav, they are doing well, stay with them. My entire focus will be maximum to try and make you work with them since you have already paid. Unless I feel that your interest is really at stake, then I will jump in.
Yes, but like, what are the deadlines for this? Like, especially for the US.
Whenever,
because
whenever you get the shortlisted university, share it with me. I will tell you immediately. Nothing to worry. And as long as I'm there with you, one thing I can tell you, I won't let anything wrong happen to you guys, any one of you. And paid money, not paid money doesn't matter to me. Okay. I understand this field and I want parents to use that understanding for their benefit is all that I feel. If I land up working on the case, I want to be paid. But if you're sitting next to me in an aircraft and, we are traveling and I'm just talking to you, it doesn't make sense. I want to give my information and my analysis to maximum people.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Seema. My son is studying 12th now. Actually, he's psychology. I just want to know, I want to join him in pharmacy. So what is this undergraduate course or a BSc course is giving?
Yes, you can have fantastic courses in pharmacy and a very, very good career. See, healthcare careers in America are skyrocketing right now, and Indians are grabbing them left, right, and center. So, and doesn't mean that every parent now don't go and tell child that to do life sciences. Okay. Before that, Amit Deshpande's question: what about interest in law? Is SAT mandatory? Anil, law and medicine are two careers in America for which admissions start after graduation. So a law school happens after graduation. A medical school starts after graduation, right? So for undergraduate studies, you can go any subject, and then while graduating, you take an exam called LSAT, and then go for law. I will guide you through that very well. Now, because you are going to undergrad for any other subject, SAT is to be taken if you want scholarships.
Sir, actually, I need to know about the maths is needed for the pharmacy course.
Yes,
In
absolutely.
Australia.
Absolutely needed.
Oh, okay. Because he didn't take a math, so he cannot do pharmacy then.
No, that maths is required inside the pharmacy course, not for admission, ma.
Yeah, I'm just asking for the admission sake because
For
in
the
Australia,
admission, it is not required, but inside pharmacy, he will have to study a little bit of mathematics.
okay, fine. Okay, sir. Okay, it's a BSc B.Pharm course or
B.Pharm.
B.Pharm course. So how the fees will be there?
See, at undergraduate level, I always tell you to go with high scholarships.
Okay, so how the SAT will be taken, sir? Because I'm first time I'm attending and
Which grade is he in?
He's in 12th now. He's
12th.
presently exams is going on half yearly.
Right. So, and where is he? He's in India or Oman?
No, he's in Oman in studying in school Muscat.
Okay. So, I will train him on SAT in the night from 9 to 10.
Okay, fine. Okay,
So he
sir.
can study his 12th standard throughout the day, only 9 to 10 in the night till November. He will have to study SAT.
Okay, sir.
And then I will handle his applications and I will get him a good career for sure. So what is your good name, madam?
I'm Seema.
Seema. So Seema, madam, please attend my induction program on Tuesday for a week.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And I will completely take responsibility of his university admissions with high scholarships.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Some more people have their hands. Anil Kumar, बाद में बोलता हूँ. BS Rana.
Yeah, Mr. Sunil, thank you very much for this information.
Thank you for coming. 17 of you have attended. I am so glad. There were about 30 people who registered for the seminar on Facebook, and 17 of them are here. I couldn't have expected a better evening. Sir.
Thank you so much. My question is, we would like to enroll for this trial period and would like to have more information. But just quickly, like, what are the options for commerce background, especially with the business analytics interest? And is SAT mandatory for that?
Yes. See, business analytics, my son is actually working in business analytics. If you have come late, I have introduced the entire people to my son in the beginning of the seminar. He's a commerce student and he's currently working as a business analyst with a very large company. So I can get you very good admissions in business analytics and business and finance and fintech, all these kind of things. About SAT being compulsory, again, I am telling you, bhai log, that's a stupid question to ask. It is always to be taken. SAT and IELTS, the exam fee is $100. $100. It's always better to keep it. is checking. We are all, some of us are nearing 50 now, right? I have to cross 50, right? We routinely go and check our blood, yes or no? Blood report, is it compulsory? It is not, but we say, what's the harm in having it? So please understand that these exams can change the scholarships from $5,000 a year to $25,000 a year. Yesterday, where was I yesterday? I was at Dammam yesterday evening, same time. And one parent's mother was, child's mother was convincing me, Mr. Shah, usko SAT nahi dena hai, uske paas time nahi hai. मैं बोला ये तो नरेंद्र मोदी हो गया यार. He's a Narendra Modi, looks like. He doesn't have, even Narendra Modi won't say that. So when the impact of that is far reaching, I said, okay, so you give it to me in writing just 2 sentences. 2 sentences, you write me a mail. Dear Mr. Shah, because my son is too busy to take SAT, my husband is willing to spend $80,000 more. Rana Saab, you understood my point?
Sure, Mr. Sunil. Sure.
So you either make your child take SAT, or you write a mail to me that, Mr. Shah, I love my son and I pamper him and I work for his comfort so much that I don't mind spending $80,000 extra for he not taking SAT.
Sure. Actually, we were not planning for US, but the way information you have shared is really, quite useful.
Rana Saab, I really appreciate your appreciation and your words. And I can tell you that I'm a guy who likes to work very intensely. And particularly Seema Madam, Rana Saab, I will take complete responsibility of my words. Every meeting of mine is recorded and the access is there with you. You can catch me by my words anytime because I know my delivery will be more than what I'm talking. So nothing to worry.
Sure, Mr. Sunil. We would like to know more during this trial period.
Yes. So in the trial period, you will know my training department, you will know my career advisors, you will know me, you will have a one-on-one meeting with me. So totally you will have about 4 or 5 different sessions. Like today you have only 1 session. You will have at least 5 sessions in the trial period. There will be homework. Hello. There will be homework because I'm going to assume that you have enrolled with me. So if you have not completed the homework, I will not let you in the next session. So the homework will typically be, asking you to see recordings of some of the previous very important meetings. अभी ये पांडे मैडम बोल रही है मैं लेट हो गई क्या? मैंने बोला 15 दिन से लेट हो. तो 15 दिन में जो भी सेशन हुए हैं, जो इम्पोर्टेंट है, जो पांडे मैडम को मालूम होना ही चाहिए, that by today so much of the job has to be completed. So the homework will be given and all that kind of thing. Okay.
Sunil, thank you so much.
Thank you. I think I answered a lot of questions. That was a half an hour of question and answer. Yes. The last time I was in Haffa House, it was in November. And I was looking forward to being in Haffa House today because and I'm not saying it to every people, but Muscat is one of my favorite cities from the very first day I stepped into Muscat. It is also the second city after Dubai that I started my operations in. Today, I have operations in 10 cities of GCC, and I recently visited most of them from Monday till Friday. But Muscat still is very close to my heart, and I will be in Muscat in less than a month's time, again at Haffa House Hotel for sure. But that will be only to meet the enrolled people. Okay, so that information will be shared not with the public, but with the enrolled people that, okay, I'm coming to meet you and have a chat with you and things like that. So I hope your evening was worth those 75 minutes that I took from you. And I love you for one thing that, at the last moment you decided to come online. And I told you that I'm going to try my level best to make sure that I give you a cutting edge analysis of how to plan a career, and I hope I got success in that. My best wishes to you. My team will get back to you with proper enrollment link for the induction program. It will be every day after Tuesday, every day at 9 o'clock in the evening. If there is a large homework which is there on a particular day, that day it will be only homework, but then that period you are doing that homework of attending a meeting or doing something. So Tuesday to Sunday, that week of induction, be free. It will change the life of your child. It has the potential to change the life of your child. So give that 1 week its due. After that, if you decide to enroll, you have decided to enroll after that 1 week, right? So again, that program, give it what it takes, and then see how the careers will grow. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.